This is the 5-Minute Podcast. I am your host, Kyle Hunziker. This is Sports with Hunzi. Welcome. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, repost, do everything you can to make sure that you, your grandma, everybody knows about this podcast. Last week on Wednesday, I put out NFL predictions for Week 3. So far, 15 games have been played. I'm 11-4 through those 15 games. Very respectable, very good. Like to see that. Only one game left. That's Baltimore and Detroit this evening. We'll see how I shake out after that. Couple topics of conversation, 3 to be exact. I start with the Chicago and Dallas game. Chicago, good step, right direction. Like to see them win. Caleb looked good. Couple of flashes of why he was the number 1 pick. Good to see Ben Johnson break out some trick plays. I like that. For Dallas, a couple observations. The Micah Parsons trade looks even worse in hindsight. They have no pass rush. 1 pressure on Caleb Williams, no sacks. If you guys didn't know, Caleb Williams has not played in an NFL game until Sunday where he didn't get sacked. Bad news. Dak looked poor at points of times. He looked good at other points of time. CeeDee Lamb is hurt. Don't know how long that's going to be. But if they can't find a way to rectify this defense, Dallas has no shot in this division and or this league. Second topic of conversation, the Chiefs and the Giants last night. Man, Brian Daboll and Russell Wilson they're on the way out of this league. I don't know what they're doing. Malik Neighbors and Russell Wilson had no easy connections last night. Everything was a deep shot. There were no easy buttons for Russell Wilson to depend on the best player on the Giants, Malik Neighbors. How that happens is beyond me. Poor game planning. If you thought you were going to get the same looks against Kansas City that you did Dallas the week before, that's a really bad sign as a coach. Jameis Winston's out there on your bench, and so is Jackson Dart. Now, I don't endorse Jackson Dart, but Jameis Winston's got to be a better option as of this point. What are you guys doing? The defense is not as good as it should be. They've got way too many names, way too many high draft picks on that defense to not be dominant. They're on the way out. For the Chiefs, the defense looks good, still hanging on that championship quality. In hindsight, they've played probably 2 or 3 of the best, or 2 good offenses so far in Philly and Los Angeles. The offense for Kansas City, however, is holding on for dear life, being sewn together by Patrick Mahomes on every third down. The run game is poor, still is. They can get you 1 or 2 yards, and they rarely result in negative yards, but the explosive rush play is just not there for them. And I think that's dependent on Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco. They just don't have that sort of speed. If the Chiefs don't trade for somebody that does, they're going to make life much harder on Patrick Mahomes than it needs to be later on in the season. Last thing, the Jags. The Jags won. They won ugly, and they won grossly. May have been the worst offensive game I've seen them play at home since 2023 against the Chiefs. Let's not focus on the negatives, though. The positives are Josh Hines-Allen and Trayvon Walker are the real deal. What they do up front gives the opportunity for the secondary to be much more efficient. And with Travis on the outside, I think we have the opportunity for this defense to be all-time. Travis needs to learn how to line up on offense, but Travis is going to be worth everything that we gave up for him, and I think it's starting to show, at least on the defensive end. The Jags as a whole need to get out of their own way. We're ranked 23rd in the league in penalties per game at 8.5. If we don't find a way to get out of our own way, we are going to self-implode, at least offensively, as the year goes on. That is the 5-Minute Podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for doing so if you already have. and I will see you later this week.